Appreciate
Daniel
it,
donated $69.
Okay.
Women lose their innocence when they sell themselves. My friend used to say that every time he banged a prostitute, he took a bit of their soul.
What the?
Do OnlyFans girls lose part of themselves too?
It's just you two who have OF, right?
W.
Do you guys just, I guess, simple question. Do you guys feel you've lost part of your soul?
I didn't have a soul before I started.
That checks out. Okay. What about you, Nicolette?
No, I think I still have a soul.
Still have a soul?
Oh,
I've
shit.
lost.
Do you think you're preserving your value as a woman when you sell yourself online?
Yeah, it doesn't matter to me.
You think you're worth $5 a month?
Well, mine is
20 bucks.
17.
20 bucks.
Get it right, Natalie. It's $17.
Sorry. Not even in the
Not
triple
$5.
digits, still in the double digits.
Well, it caps out at 50 a month.
I wouldn't know. I've never been on OnlyFans, so I guess
Good.
you got me there.
Yeah.
I feel like this conversation can continue. Keep
This
going,
will be
guys.
fine. Yeah, keep going.
Go ahead, Natalie.
No, I'm just curious. Do you think it's cool to consider yourself an e-whore? Are you proud of that?
No, I think
Oh,
it's
wow,
a joke.
okay.
It's just funny.
Wait,
it's
what?
just stupid.
Do you think it's funny to demean yourself as a
100%.
whore?
Yeah. Yes, I do. It's funny as fuck.
I'm just curious. I maybe don't get the joke. What's so funny about it?
Some jokes aren't for everyone.
So could you explain it?
Yeah, whores. It's funny.
It's fun to be a whore. It's
it's funny.
funny to be a whore.
Yes.
Okay. Do you ever plan on like having a family, having kids? Do you want to get married?
I'll see when I get there. I don't know. Whatever happens, happens.
Living in the moment.
Sure, why not?
Okay. Wow. That's pretty depressing.
That's fine. Yeah. I'm chilling. I'm good with that.
So, I've never seen someone so flippantly be okay with selling their body and soul online
I'm
for
chilling. Sorry, I'm chilling.
$17 a month. But it's
Sorry, how many dollars a month?
you
It's
said
20.
17.
No,
Ryan
20.
_drinking_game donated $69. Taking shots whenever Brian says, it
boy.
occurs to me, good times, answer the question, can you move your mic that way? I have a neck injury.
Blacked out.
I need to do like a whatever bingo thing that it's like, there's going to be a one for Grid 1 Motorsports. There's going to be a one for Move the Mic. Or
The
into the
Bronasons
mic.
donated $69. Jojo and Brian, I need a yes or no to the race request.
Bro.
Question for the panel, Israel or Palestine?
No, they can't.
Who are
not.
you rooting for?
Bro,
I
we're
hope
not.
both sides have a great time.
Damn, bro. Come on, bro, Naissance.
Almost had him.
Bro, how you gonna like? I'm talking.
Just
you,
answer the running question.
I'm talking you up, dude. I'm trying to say you fought off.
Burgess
badgers
donated
or whatever the fuck- what was it?
$69.
Coyotes.
Woman to the right is extremely based. Give her all the time.
Wait, who's?
I think it's
right.
her.
No? It's probably you.
Oh, it's right on.
It's probably
Dude,
you.
I think it's JoJo.
I would bet $20 against me.
Thank you, Burgess. Appreciate it. Do you guys want to continue on with your little back and forth there? Go ahead.
We didn't answer Bronazons. How are we
Hers
gonna
is
run it?
20,
Yeah.
not 17.
$20.
Salut Brian Sarvar donated $69.
Merci beaucoup.
Maddie will be on Twitch.
Merci.
Maddie is starting Twitch.
putain.
Maddie on Twitch.
Alors.
Maddie's Twitch.
C'est
When
pas-
bro. Maddie is a 10.
You need to, instead of is a 10, you should have just said in French. Actually, I shouldn't even say it because it's kind of like, Okay, anyways, whatever. Go ahead, guys, if you want to continue with your little back and forth there for a sec.
What else there is to continue with?
I mean,
She's just going to call me whore and be like, yeah?
Well, so then for someone who doesn't think that being a whore is great, what is so empowering about being a whore to you?
I didn't say it was empowering.
Okay, so if it's not empowering, what about it makes it great?
I'm just getting my bills paid and finishing school.
So it's just for money.
Yes.
So would you be okay with, I don't know, being a hitman just because of the money? You don't look at the
If I
morality
got bills
of
to
what
pay,
you
I
did?
need
So
food
you-
to eat. I feel like
You'd
the
be
moral...
okay killing people?
Mike Davis donated
I gotta eat.
$69.
We'll come back
Everybody
to the
pull up to the Trump
higher,
rally at North Carolina
murder for
if
hire
you want to
stuff.
meet the legend Mike Davis. I'm a Trump mega donor and I might even give out some bread to some of you brokies.
Dude, Mike Davis, good to see you in the chat, man. It's been a while. I haven't seen you in a while. You know, you're always welcome here at whatever, And by the way, if the whole Burger King thing never works out, you're welcome to come and, be my personal assistant here in the whatever podcast studio. Just saying. Okay, anyways. So I think you guys were talking about a murder for hire,
I
which
was-
would be a assassin.
And I think you said you need your bills paid, so you would do that.
Yeah.
You might not want to
seems
admit
fine.
to that on a live show, but I digress.
What's up? I might do murder.
What would be your mode of
in
choice?
game. In game.
I would not murder for hire.
And this is why you went.
Thank you for clarifying. Thank you for clarifying, Nicolette. Appreciate it.
I don't really know how to
Anyways,
engage with that. Apparently, I'm gonna.
not really interested in discussing the conflicts. So.
Anonymous donated $69. Natalie, you call out of girl but you are not modest at all. Sieg, for example.
Do you want to address?
Sure,
that?
and I want to finish.
Sure, sure.
I don't sell myself online, so there's a complete difference. The job that I have, I know we haven't gotten to it yet, but it's for my brain and my investigative reporting. So I'm content with how I present myself online, and I don't think there's anything super wrong with living your life in a way not necessarily just to attract male attention. I'm not gay, so I like guys. Like, I don't think there's anything really wrong with like looking nice and presenting yourself in a feminine way. So yeah, I'm really fine with how I present myself.
We should
And-
pull up her Instagram.
No, they subscribe to her OF for her brain.
Obviously.
I gotta use my brain to take
Well,
these
that's not very
angles. I gotta get the right angles for the photos.
Well, I
That's
was-
a lot of
Did
brain
you
work.
have more?
Yeah, I was just curious, what do you think of your subscribers? Do you respect them, or do you just look at them as a vessel for cash, basically?
I don't like. I mean, I don't really message. I don't really go on. I'm like, I just
you think
post
about 'em in the
photos.
shower?
So I know the people who pay for your pictures, like, you don't really care? You're just
I just
using
post the
them for
photos,
money?
and if they want to subscribe, they can. They don't have to. But
What's
it's
your
there.
opinion on them? Come on.
Yeah, like I'm saying, what do you think of them?
They're chilling like me.
Would you date any of them?
If they're the
who
right
you
man.
know is
If it's the right man. I've dated a chatter before. That might have been a mistake, but
Can I ask
You
a
what?
quick
You
question?
dated a what?
a chatter, like a Twitch chatter.
Weird, right?
Sorry, Twitch lingo, Twitch lingo.
Can I ask a quick question? Did you say that you like in your future you see like you want a husband and kids?
No,
or
I said
things,
I'll see
or
when
you
I get
might?
there.
Oh,
Do you
See
think
when I
you're
get
maybe
there.
precluding
Yeah.
yourself from ever being able to have that by having
No,
an
I don't think
OnlyFans?
so.
Yeah, so does every hobby ever.
People
Like,
settle. I don't
There's
care.
certain people
People-
don't want to date people on
Yeah.
podcasts. There's people that she's
Yeah,
going
but
to
I would
preclude
say
herself
if you're-
from, but
if
there's
you're-
plenty of people she won't.
If they don't want to date me because I have an OnlyFans, I don't give a shit.
I agree.
Bye.
I think it's a sad state of the world that probably 10 years from now, having an OnlyFans will not be like a cardinal sin. It'll probably be more normalized. But nonetheless, do you think the quality of man that you're going to attract by doing OnlyFans, do you think there's going to be any effect on that, given
She
that you
ain't
have an
quality. She don't care.
yeah.
I mean, not as much as like you're cutting down the type of guys you attract by wearing that top. So
I feel like
What?
we're wearing
Whoa,
the
wait,
same
what's wrong with
exact
what
shirt.
the hell?
I think we're wearing
damn,
the
is it
same
purple? Is
exact
it colored?
shirt.
yeah, but I'm not
You
talking
don't like
down.
purple? You
I'm
don't
not
like
talking
purple?
down on women who
I don't sell my body for money.
You just do it for free.
I don't sell my body.
Shots
Right.
fired.
It's better to do it for free. Understood.
I don't sell my body. And by the way, if you want to go down the financial route, the average OnlyFans creator makes about $150 a month, so that's not really worth selling
I'm not
your
the
body.
average creator.
They make more.
Well, so congrats. You're
Change
part
my
of the
sport,
people
show
who are
them.
perpetuating the like pyramid scheme that is OnlyFans. So you're at the top earning money while the rest of the
scheme?
girls who are buying into it are selling
Do you
their
know
lives.
what a
and so-
pyramid scheme is?
TTS is paused
No, she does.
temporarily.
Yeah.
She's just said
I-
buying into it. Me personally, I tell people, I've had people from my hometown be like, "How do I set this up?" I'm like, "Don't do it. Don't get an OnlyFans. Don't. If you don't want
Okay,
people
but
to
I
know."
think you sitting here laughing about it, acting like your life
Well-
as an OnlyFans creator is so awesome and you just make money from it, in
No, no.
effect is normalizing.
I didn't
doing
say it was
OnlyFans.
awesome, but I think it's funny.
And by the way, I do know what a pyramid scheme is.
No,
and
no,
when you
yes,
give
you do.
people your referral codes, you do get a % off of the first year.
I have
or
no
whatever
I don't
referral code.
they make.
advertise my referral.
Okay, well, you might not, but other people do.
That's fine if they want to. I mean, I just don't personally do it.
And my critique of OnlyFans as a pyramid scheme is a bit more niche. It's not in its typical sense. I think what it is having women buy into, it's not that you're having them, buy a bunch of products and start selling it to people. You're having them basically demean themselves and give up their value and have such low self-worth
saying
that
it's
they
empowering.
will sell and think that it's an
I personally
empowering
don't
lifestyle.
think most women should not join it. Most women shouldn't have an OnlyFans.
And I advertise towards men, not other women, to make OnlyFans.
Hey, whoever wants to subscribe,
Wait, you want
ladies,
men to make OnlyFans?
No, to subscribe to mine.
I'm saying the pyramid scheme is on the creator side. I think
I understand, but you're having the conversation with the wrong OnlyFans creator because neither of us do that.
none of us do referrals. I don't do referrals.
okay, well, that
or
doesn't
anything.
negate the fact that there are people who do. I'm not necessarily attacking.
Yeah, yeah.
you.
No.
Okay, and your point is understood, but we can't continue further if we don't do that.
Well,
Okay,
I mean, we could try to argue, but yeah, I can't really argue because I don't understand it because I don't do referrals, so I can't give you like a.
Well, I was just maybe then to bring it to something that you guys can talk about. Why do you guys think that you are uniquely cut out to do OnlyFans? Like, why are you like? Why?
I mean, it's pretty damaging to your mental health and shit, to be honest.
So why do you?
I'm already
asking this
cooked.
genuinely,
I said
why
I
do
was
you
cooked
do it?
already before I started.
Cooked.
Do your parents know you do it?
Yeah.
What do they think?
They're like super old and Christian, so they don't like it, but they don't say anything about it. I mean, I went into foster care. So whatever my parents have to say about it, it doesn't matter. I'll just walk away. Like,
Interesting.
yeah. Different lives for different people.
Abigail, do you have any thoughts on the OF stuff? Ooh, voice crack, nice.
I do. I, of course, don't think selling your body online is something to be proud of. But I will say I don't think they make a bad point when they mention the top that you're wearing being selling like for
I thought
free.
it was fine.
Wait, what
I
the
have
hell?
nothing wrong with purple. It looks
What's wrong with-
fine.
Let me
Is it the
say,
color?
I think modesty
She's
is important,
voluptuous.
especially if you're going to talk down on somebody not being modest.
First of all, this is
It's a
from
regular
Beyond
tank
Yoga,
top.
which is like the world's most popular workout brand like ever. It's not like it's some niche tank
When I
top
wear
that's
a
really
workout
Kelly.
clothes, I put a big T-shirt over.
Oh, yeah,
Damn.
workout clothes
Good for
aren't
you.
modest.
They're not very modest, like sports bras and things.
I would
They
just
they
say-
target to
I
look
don't really
sexy
think it's a
as you
problem.
work out.
Honestly,
that
I have a
she's-
high enough self-worth in my intelligence that I am okay wearing a like marginally low-cut shirt.
Yeah, I honestly,
really
as
don't
the
care.
OnlyFans whore here, I really don't think it's a problem that
I
you like.
don't-
Also,
It-
honestly,
it's
like
just-
you
I'm a
guys
huge
are acting like I'm
Yeah.
on here with some like
It's just a shirt.
really offensive, provocative shirt. I feel like of
No, you're just wearing a
everyone-
shirt.
Hey, if we switch
yeah.
tops, it's gonna look a lot different on me. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, we get it.
What
do you mean?
I don't even. What does that even mean?
She's busty.
Are you saying?
I'm saying
You heard leche bags in the first comment.
We put it.
Are you guys competing over?
Yo, who's got
Boob
the biggest?
size?
we got a pissing contest.
I got the biggest. Also, like
This is ridiculous.
it's
Go
just
ahead.
it's like what I do is different from what you guys do. Wearing even if say I was wearing a shirt that was down to here, that doesn't negate the fact that I'm not selling myself online for $20 a month.
Are
She's
you
gonna have,
online
like, a
right
free
now?
convent.
Have I ever been online? Yes.
You may not be selling yourself, but are you online?
I co-host
right
one
now?
of the largest political podcasts in the country. It's on TV. I guess
She's
I'm
online.
online.
What
I don't
podcast is
really-
it?
It's called. Oh no, we're ahead of it.
Wait, Abigail, you object to what Natalie's wearing?
I do. I think
What?
if you're going to talk
wow.
about modesty and selling yourself online, which I agree with everything you said, but I would say, I mean, your cleavage is out on the internet, and so it doesn't put you in a position
Do you want her in a burqa? What do you want? You want Natalie in a burqa,
The ops
Abigail?
are
What
against
do you
each
want?
other.
Natalie, I will say the last time I was on here and Brian pulled on my Instagram, I'm from the beach. People are like, how dare she wear a bikini? And called me a whore. So
I
you know,
will say,
it's
like,
I
Who?
see it.
I did
it's
not
what you're
call
saying
you.
to them.
No, you didn't.
And the
No,
other
didn't call you
thing
that.
some people in the
to
chat
them.
did.
Okay, yo,
And I'm
Chase,
like,
thank
I'm
you, man.
from the
Appreciate it.
beach. Like, what is that? I feel like your tank top is fine.
Also, like I
Just a
think
tank
I am a
top.
little different in the sense that I know a lot of girls come on here and probably sit in this chair like hardcore, like trad life. And I'm not saying
Straight
that
up.
I'm not. I am definitely more traditional, but like I come at it from a space more of thinking that the push to have women subscribe to OnlyFans and be feminists and take that whole approach to life is sort of a kind of top-down propaganda campaign coming from like globalist corporations that want to suppress the birth rate and all that. Don't worry, I won't get you demonetized. But it comes more from that as opposed to from a religious point of view. So I know this might be a lot, but I'm not saying that like I'm some hardcore like, oh, I just want to be in the kitchen baking cookies. I just don't like what you guys are doing because I think it is destroying society and making gender norms very skewed to the point where it's not productive for a stable society in terms of monogamous relationships. Again, I'm not saying that I am not religious or I'm not Christian or anything like that, but I don't come at it maybe from the same angle that you guys do. Again, I'm really stand by what I'm wearing. I don't really think it's anything that bad, but I think maybe a little different from like your typical trad person and that I just approach it from a different angle.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
question.
also,
so,
summertime, Southern
It's
California.
hot here. I've been
It's,
traveling for a week and I have like no clue.
It's hot. It's been hot. Hold
how
on.
does OnlyFans?
The hell? Okay.
How does
Oh no,
OnlyFans?
Abigail's coming from Natalie. Natalie's coming from
I
you guys.
know,
Everybody's
geez,
fighting.
okay.
No one's coming for
Oh,
anyone. It's a
I should
conversation.
just leave. Right.
So how does OnlyFans?
Wait, let's do this. Let's get everybody's intro, and
Yeah,
then we'll
yeah.
come back to the OF topic.